Hey there, welcome to LSAT Demon Daily. I'm Ben Olson, that's Nathan Fox. Together we're the founders of LSATdemon.com and our weekly podcast, Thinking LSAT. We have an email here from Andrew.
Hi, Ben and Nathan. I found your podcast on Spotify 2 weeks ago, and now I'm a premium subscriber trying to drink the Kool-Aid. I'm 22 years old and graduated from college last December with a 3.47 GPA and a degree in mathematics with a concentration in business. Because this is a pretty uncommon major for law school applicants, I'd like to add that I got A's and A minuses throughout my major and non-major writing courses, comma, splice. I'm good at reading for understanding, average paced though, comma, and enjoy both.
Can we stop there? I don't care about your grades in writing. In fact, your grades in math are much more impressive than your grades in writing. People who go to law school, yeah, they tend to have these English, these humanities backgrounds, but that's a tendency. And in fact, those who have math or engineering or physics or whatever look way more attractive to law schools. So math is harder. That's a good thing for going to law school.
I took the October 2021 exam and scored a 153. Yeah, so we would expect higher for a math major. That's a bummer that you took the official test and only got a 153. I think you did shitty prep. Let's see what you say. As prep, I read the LSAT trainer, took a few months off, then took timed sections, practice tests, and did review. Unsurprisingly, now at least, I experienced score stagnation in the latter months around the mid to high 150s mark. I suppose I didn't really know how to study and review efficiently, made mistakes in my schedule, and just focused way too much on timing. I'm now considering getting a note from my doctor to allow accommodations for ADHD, anxiety, and depression.
Okay, well, don't worry about all that. I mean, we have to stumble and fall as we learn not only the test itself, but also how to study and how to learn about these things. And your path led you to the demon. You're on the right path now. Just keep learning. I'm sure there's things you're doing now that aren't as effective as they could be, but every day you'll learn something new and you'll get better and better at studying, which will also mean you'll get better at the test. So yeah, okay.
Since graduation, I've been working in corporate America, and trust me, I regret just now getting back into studying. In a perfect world, though, I would work hard and take this October or November's test, or both, so I could apply this cycle.
No, that's not a perfect world. A perfect world is you would focus on getting the best score you can possibly get, whether that's in October, November, January, February, March, April, I don't know. Get the best score on record and then apply early next cycle. You're already late.
Yep, you're too late for this cycle. You haven't been studying properly. You're a premium subscriber now for the demon, which is great, but you're not following our advice, Andrew, if you take October or November and apply this cycle. That is explicitly against our recommendation. So just, if you trust us, if you believe that we want what's actually best for you, then you're not going to apply this cycle. You're going to take the test you're going to take the test 4 more times.
Yep.
And you're going to apply in September of 2023 with the very best LSAT you can get. I would like to get your opinion, Andrew says, in respect of my GPA, time frames, studying, accommodations, etc., as my goal is the 170s. Update, yesterday I got 6 out of 7 correct on a 3 out of 5 difficulty RC section, !
RC passage, probably. Okay. Congrats. That's great. Figure out what you did wrong with that one question.
Yeah, I mean, Andrew, Ben is nice. Ben says that's great. It's not great. 6 out of 7 is not something to celebrate. I mean, it might be if you were scoring 125 and just trying to get to having any understanding of the test, but your goal is in the 170s. You don't get in the 170s by getting 6 out of 7. You get 170s by getting 7 out of 7. So, and not just on the 3 out of 5 difficulty, but on the hardest passages, you're going to get 7 out of 7 if you're going to score in the 170s. And the reason why I'm beating you up about this, Andrew, is because there's a very specific lesson here which you obviously have not yet learned. You continue to focus so much on the timing that you think rushing through it and getting 6 out of 7 is good. That's how you stagnate in the 150s. You need to stop thinking about the time completely. You need to focus only on getting every single question right. You have to solve the questions, not race through the passages or not race through the sections. You got to be a little bit, you got to just have higher standards. I mean, you said, you acknowledge that you focused way too much on timing. Well, if you focus at all on timing, that's way too much. You need to focus only on actually understanding one question at a time. If you're entitled to these accommodations, by all means, get the accommodations. They're really easy to get. They're very powerful. You can get 53 minutes or 70 minutes if that's what you want. You can get those accommodations, but don't sell yourself short, Andrew, and think that like the accommodations are necessary for you to get in the 170s. I think, you're a math major. You're like probably really fucking smart. You're used to solving things. You need to treat the LSAT as something that can be solved. That's
Absolutely.
the thing you're missing right now.
But also don't let that be an unnecessarily imposed challenge or hurdle to you, and then you decide not to get accommodations. If you can get accommodations, get them and kick ass. Do the best you possibly can. Understand this 100%. Yeah. I just don't want them to walk away and think, oh, well, I'm math, so therefore I don't need the accommodations and therefore I'm not going to get them. If you can get them, I don't care whether you need them or not. Get them.
Just don't get them as an excuse for like not actually understanding. I mean, if you get these accommodations, you should score like 178.
Yep. That's your new goal.
Yeah. And time frames wise, you have to give up on the idea that you're applying this cycle. You're going to apply next cycle. You're going to study a little bit every day. You've got a job. Keep the job. Keep making money. Keep saving money. And study, one high quality hour every single day. When your practice tests are reliable in the 170s, then you start taking official tests. Don't register for October or November until you're happy with your practice test scores. You've got plenty of chances at it between now and next September. Do this the right way, Andrew. Don't settle. Don't sell yourself short.
You got this. Email daily@lsatdemon.com if you'd like to ask us a question or share some LSAT or law school admissions news. Thanks for listening.